So what's up YouTube, this is Max from Zero Productions, and today I have another tactics video for you, so let's get into it. Alright, so today's topic will be small group tactics for heavy and light tank matchups. Now this is not a heavy tank, but this is the heaviest tank I could find for this side. So that's what we will be using. Same thing with the last one where we worked with the light and medium tanks together. I would say as a basic rule I would keep 2 light tanks to every heavy tank. You don't have to have that many for a medium tank, but I would say at least 2 for a heavy tank. Now if you have more, I would say 3 is probably pretty good, and just to kind of keep them together. Now the light tanks wouldn't really be able to provide any sense of physical protection other than taking out other tanks or infantry units, or possibly artillery units within range, just so that they cannot retaliate against the heavy tank. But the heavy tank can provide more than just the protection of firepower, because most heavy tank chassis and or bodies are usually really big. When they are destroyed, they provide an excellent source of protection as a physical barrier and or obstacle. And then yeah, really use the light tanks to kind of get rid of the things that they can, or distract the things that they can, and then leave the medium tanks or the heavy tanks high firepower to take out things such as other light tanks or other medium tanks, or some risky things like other heavy tanks. But I would normally leave that up to the spotters and all of your SPGs and artillery. Now keep in mind that some small pieces of protection will not completely protect, like heavy and medium tank, or yeah, heavy and medium tanks. Although it might completely cover and protect some light tanks. So whenever you're moving, if you want to move into a defensive position, always take that into consideration and how your group together would work on protecting themselves. Now in general, I would use the light tanks for spotting, sometimes maybe for individual engagements, but the heavy tank I would use as the opposite. I would definitely rely on its firepower to take out other tanks, and leave the spotting mainly up to the heavy or the medium and light tanks. So that's all I've got for you today. Next week I will have the analysis for last week's episode of the Micro Brick Battle tournament. So I will see you then.